Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Guys, this is the time. Time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. We've got Anthony Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The Bronx shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Rondo. Pass to Hagan. Down low. Here's Davis. Blocked! Outside, Hill. And here's Wallace. Checked by Rondo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. O'Neal misses.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
Pass to Wallace. O'Neal pulls it in. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside, Rondo. Here's Hagan. To the inside, just 5 to shoot. And Davis slams it home.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Shot's good by Hill.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Hagan. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Rondo passes to O'Neal. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Havlicek's shot is off.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Good ball movement here by the Bronx. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, D.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Screen by O'Neal. Goes up on the baseline. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Olajuwon. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Right side, Rondo. Cheeks pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Mullen can't get it to go.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Hagan, the pass to Havlicek. Now Davis. Sinks that one from the post.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
They set the pick. Here's Hill. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Outside, Rondo. Picked his pocket. Pass to Hill. Here's Olajuwon. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Kings trail by 4. Hagan, the pass to Rondo. Outside Davis. Here's Havlicek. Over Hill. Havlicek's shot is off. The Bronx leading by 4. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, look, a block from AD. That's a shocker.
Pass to Rondo. Now O'Neal. Here's Havlicek. Goes back up. Got a hand on it. Left side Hill. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Take a break.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
First free throw is good. The Bronx making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. Gasol's checked in for the Kings. Young comes in for Rondo. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Young has got the ball here for Sacramento. 6-point game. This their first chance playing the Bronx this season.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Pass to Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Davis a screen. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got his second bucket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Brothers, Tyson Chandler, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Kings trail by 5. Havlicek hits the three-pointer. Havlicek's got 7 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Price, the pass to Aldridge. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Chandler.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Here's Price. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Mullen. Second chance effort. He squares up and sinks it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Sacramento passing it around. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game. first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Goodrich. And that one drops. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Reeves. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
Price, the pass to Dandridge. High post Aldridge. 18 feet out. Rebound by Sacramento.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Young. The Bronx grabs the miss. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goodrich, the pass to Price. There's a screen by Aldridge. Off target from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Young. Pass to Elliott. Clock at 6. Now here's Johnson. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here he goes. Here's Price. Out to the right wing. Here's the pick. Fires for 3. Goodrich can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 3. Shot is good by Reeves.
And that's a tough shot to defend against Reeves. Showing some real confidence there.
The Bronx has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Dandridge. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Price. They still need this. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here's Young. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Gasol. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3 points.
And it's all knotted up.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
From about 19. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Aldridge has got his 2nd basket of the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reeves. Fires the 3. And another Sacramento 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for the Bronx, they're shooting right around 42% in the first. Here's Price. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shoots over Young. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Sacramento on top, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Trae Young, and it's Davis in at the 4.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. They get it back. Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Olajuwon. Rebound by Sacramento. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Davis hits.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Pass to Olajuwon. Another shot. Rebound by Sacramento. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Young. Tight defense on him. Screen by O'Neal. Davis down low. Watched by Wallace. Davis can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Cheeks passes to Mullen. Tries the spin move. Soft touch off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young looking around. To the middle. Knocked loose. Now here's Wallace. 14 points for him last game again. Pass to Cheeks. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. From 15 feet away. Here's Olajuwon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Hagan. No made baskets yet. To the right side. Davis with a screen on Hill. Hagan, the pass to O'Neal. Pass to Young. Here's Cheeks. Guarded by Young. Here's Mullen. He shoots again. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 4 points this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Timeout called, the Bronx. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
He's checked in for the K leaderboard, highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The Kings 4th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Cheeks passes to Wallace. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. Pass to Mullen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Mullen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Right wing. And there's a pick. Here's Cheeks. Checked by Rondo. Here's Olajuwon. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Brawlers able to retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. Three on the clock. From the wing. Davis with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Price, the pass to Wallace. Here's Mullen. That's tipped. Back to Hill. Pass to Wallace. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. The 3 is up. Hill can't connect. Sacramento has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Now Rondo. No points so far.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Rajon Rondo taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Bronx trails by 3. Goodrich, the pass to Chandler, who poked away. Price gets the bucket.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Pass to Elliott. Gasol, the screen.
Brawlers foul. Bob Dandridge. First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Gasol, the screen. And Rondo, here we go. Gasol misses. And for the Bronx, they're shooting about 40% during the 2nd quarter. Dandridge passes to Aldridge. And Gasol with the block. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Here's Rondo. Gets a 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The kind of sharp passing makes them tough to defend in transition.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Goodrich. He's covered by Reeves. Goodrich, the pass to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Aldridge with the bucket. Aldridge has got 6 points. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Kings. Johnson on the wing. Back to Reeves. Outside, Rondo. Outside Reeves. Back to Rondo. Takes a 3. Rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Price, pass to Aldridge. That puts him in the lead. Give him 8.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Gasol. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Gasol, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Here's Price. Pass to Goodrich. Rebound by Sacramento. 1:07 left in the second. Johnson a screen on Aldridge. Back to Johnson from the arc. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's a screen by Aldridge. Rondo with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And with that length and athleticism, Johnson is always a lob threat.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Price. The Bronx again can't hit.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rondo passes to Gasol. It's good. Gasol's got 8.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pass to Aldridge. Down low. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Looking at the Bronx, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Kings.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Bronx trails by 6. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Cheeks passes to Hill. On the take, it's tipped. They retain possession. Mullins, cash money from 16 feet away. Give him 8 points now.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And for Sacramento, we've got Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Here's Hagan. Still no points. Davis with a screen on Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Davis misses. And for the Brawlers, they're shooting only 42%. And for Bronx, and it's Olajuwon in at the center. Mullen, pass to Olajuwon. To the wing, right side. Outside, Hill fades and shoots. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Rondo. Here's O'Neal. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo, he's got 4 assists in the game. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to Hagan. Here's Havlicek. Left side O'Neal. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Pass to Davis from the left block. Second chance shot. The Bronx grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Cheeks. Here's Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the tray. Olajuwon's got 15 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Rondo. And with 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. Taking a look at Sacramento, now in 2nd. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And, of course, there's the Bronx.
You know, for the Brawlers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
The ball's knocked loose. Hill with the steal. Wallace, right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got his 2nd basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Mullen. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Grant Hill. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Davis. Give him 8. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Havlicek passes to Young. Offensive rebound, Kings. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. O'Neal's got 6.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Kings in second.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
Bronx in the lead. On the wing, Wallace. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. Pass to Mullen. Here's Cheeks. They set a pick. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Hill can't connect.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Back to Young. Lets it fly. That's good on the jumper. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the 3rd quarter.
Now here's Hill. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Havlicek. Right side Young. Got a piece of it. The shot's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Bronx trails by 3. Cheeks passes to Wallace. Outside, Hill. Here's Mullen. Charity stripe shot. Rebound by Sacramento. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Screen by O'Neal. Young from long range. Connects from downtown. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And the Brawlers call time here.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Bronx trails by 6. High post Aldridge. Over Johnson. Cheeks passes to Dandridge. Aldridge with a screen on Reeves. Goodrich, good. Goodrich has got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And they get it back. And that one's good. Gasol. The Bronx has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Cheeks. Here's Goodrich. The putback. Here's Aldridge. And another shot. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And that one falls for Aldridge. And so Aldridge nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Elliott. No points yet. Pass to Gasol. Ball stolen. Here's Dandridge. Guarded by Young. Price. Oh, they get a hand on it. Sacramento leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Inside, here's Gasol. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gasol's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Price. Pass to Goodrich. And there's the screen. There's the drive. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The Bronx trails by 5. Here's Goodrich. He's got 5. Pass to Chandler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for 2, Tyson Chandler.
And he makes a first. Wallace, he's checked in for Aldridge. Rondo, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so he hits both. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Johnson. And here's Gasol. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wallace up top. He shoots. Dandridge. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Here's Price. Good ball movement here by the Bronx. Goodrich, the pass to Wallace. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Oh, the teardrop falls in. And now just a 1-point Sacramento lead.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Rondo passes to Elliott. His first shot attempt. Basket counts. Elliott's gotten his first basket of the night. The Bronx has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Goodrich. And it's all tied up.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Outside, Rondo. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gasol. 5 on the clock. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Kings on top, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Kings, we've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Havlicek in at the shooting guard position. Here's Cheeks, here's Hill, and the baseline jumper goes down.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Mullen, pass to Cheeks. Wallace up top. Here's Cheeks. Check by Rondo. Outside, Hill to take the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Rondo. Shot from the wing. Havlicek's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Elbow shot on the way. Yep, that one goes. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
For the Bronx, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Olajuwon. Check by Rondo. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. change here. Young's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hagan. Throws it up high. Another steal. And here they come. Here's Hill. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Wallace, the pass to Mullen. Hill with it. And a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Young. There's Davis with the three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Don't underestimate Davis. He is a versatile scorer who can shoot from just about anywhere.
Here's Hill. Pass to Mullen. Tipped. Here's Havlicek. Right side, Young. Here's Hagan. Davis a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Hagan, the pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. The Bronx leading by 3. Hill drives in. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, Young. Pass to Hagan. Davis for the screen on Hill. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Rondo, he's checked in for Young. And it's tied up with that one.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And the Brawlers call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And the Bronx with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Cheeks passes to Mullen. Here's Hill. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Screen by O'Neal. Deflected. Here's Mullen. And Havlicek pulls it down. Outside, Rondo. Screen by O'Neal. And there's the rejection. And he's going to the line for two. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bronx?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
The first one falls.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Davis. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo, he's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Cheeks. Elbow shot. And perfection right through the net. And the Bronx leads by 4.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Rondo passes to Havlicek. And he's going for the lob. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Mullen. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Olajuwon's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Screen by O'Neal. Outside Davis. Pass to Hagan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Here's Cheeks. Using the glass to lay it in.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And here's Rondo. Davis. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Up top, Hill. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jams it home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Bronx leading by 4. Here's Cheeks. Right side, Hill. Six on the shot clock. He launches. It's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Davis fires. Oh, it's off. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Yes, sir. Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Cheeks. Check by Rondo. No.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Davis. And that misses. That would have put him up. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Here's Cheeks. Oh, no good. And here are the Kings now. Outside, Rondo. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis down low. Off on the layup. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Brooks.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
They need to find a 3 fast, a zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
So we see the Bronx get the win here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Everyone. GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now let's take a look at Honolulu's opening lineup. Kevin Love out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Holiday. And it's Greer in at the point. Now here's Prince. Following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. It's good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Holiday, the pass to Chamberlain. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Malone.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Malone with the screen. 5 on the clock. Thompson dishes to Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Here's Greer. That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Thompson. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Greer gets the bucket.
Well, another assist in the career of Holiday. We've seen him run point for a long time.
And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
And so it's Honolulu with it. Pass to Love.
Hawks foul called. David Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Battier outside. Chamberlain a screen. Battier the pass to Chamberlain. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 3. Here's Greer. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
This is a good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Thompson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. A fadeaway. And it's Malone missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Honolulu passing it around. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound, Malone. The Hawks trail by 4. Prince in the corner. Malone against Love. Swiped it away. Here's Greer. He's got 6. Love kicks to Holiday. Back to Love. Chamberlain against Malone. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. You take a look at Malone. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
On the wing, Thompson. Malone sets the pick for Thompson. Malone wide open. Gets an open look and hits. Malone's got 6 points.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target from outside. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Pass to Thompson. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Outside Holiday. There's a good screen. Pass to Love. Lets it go with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Thompson outside. Prince the pass to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Now, here is Chamberlain. Last game, 26 points. Bucket is good.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
The Hawks trail by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Paul. Now here's Malone. Guarded by Chamberlain. 9 feet out. That misses off the backboard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here is Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends into the line. As we know, late in the year, Coach, more eyes are drawn to games around the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, I talked to fans in the East who stay up late to watch Pacific Division matchups. Interest always builds as that postseason picture starts to come into focus.
Completely new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Honolulu. That free throw good from Holiday.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
The first thing that comes up when you think of Jrue Holiday, defense. He's probably the best perimeter defender of his generation. He can guard multiple positions and gives full effort every night.
Honolulu leading by 7. Williams. That one, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
Pass to Arizon. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Green, he's checked in for Honolulu. So it's the Hawks now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killer, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 6'5", Halliburton possesses great size at his position, which he uses so well to exploit mismatches.
That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Halliburton hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away fouls.
Pass to Stuckey. Here's Arizon. Over Williams. Arizon, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Arizon. Still yet to score.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Theus. He's covered by Halliburton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Green against Stuckey. From outside, off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for Honolulu. They're leading by 8. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And the shot goes in.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Green taking his time here. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Theus, the pass to Stuckey. Pass to Arizon. Over Halliburton. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I think a lot of people were surprised by that result because on paper, you didn't think that that game would be that competitive.
Here's Theus. Roundfield. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And so it's Honolulu holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Breeze.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Thompson is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Prince. Then it's Malone. And it's Harrison in at the 3 spot. Good on the bucket. Chamberlain got the lead up to 10 now for Honolulu.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Malone. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
And Thompson sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, the Breeze able to keep the ball here. Malone's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's Malone. He's got 8. Malone, a screen on Love. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Greer. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Now, here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Malone is screen on Betty. Prince's shot is good.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
Pass to Greer. Holiday with the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, if you look at Holiday's 3-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Now, here's Malone. 8 points for him. Chamberlain with the block. Holiday against Thompson. Holiday, the pass to Greer. Love outside. Inside, Malone with the steal. Bobbed up there for Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love. And how about we check the numbers for Moses Malone? And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Hawks.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Prince outside. Malone sets the pick for Prince. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. One of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now here's Malone. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holiday, the pass to Greer. Six to shoot. Driving in. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Prince dishes to Malone. Ball looking over the floor. And the 3 off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Love with the screen on Malone. In the corner, Battier with it. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Thompson. Still without a basket. Here's Malone. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Timeout called, Honolulu.
All right, let's get to the court. Now for your return.
Honolulu leading by 16. Williams with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Battier kicks to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam misses. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Stuckey. Green with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And stolen by Stuckey. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And here is Prince. Now Stuckey. Over Green. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Good D. Got in his space and disrupted his rhythm.
The Hawks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Stuckey. Battier with the steal. Now it's Battier running. He can go all the way. Williams' shot is off.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Theus. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a very creative player. Theus has the skill set to score in so many ways. And if that means using his body to draw contact to get to the line, then so be it.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Pass to Queta. Halliburton kicks to Williams. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You set him up, Williams will typically knock it down.
Here's Harrison. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Halliburton. Sweet little floater. And the Breeze lead by 19.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. Honolulu passing it around. Here's Williams. It's good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Pass to Harrison. Over Williams. Harrison, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect him to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Williams. To the inside. Queta. And that one is stuffed right through.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Stuckey. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 5.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Good on the jump shot.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They set the pick. 1 second left. And so it's Honolulu taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court, and whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Hawks, trailing by 19. And so in the game for the Breeze, you've got Holiday. Shane Battier is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Greer in at the point guard position. 5 to shoot. From deep, Malone. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Holiday, the pass to Love, and the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Now, here's Malone. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. One-on-one here. Here's Greer, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Greer's got 13 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Thompson finds Paul. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Chris Paul's always been able to attack in the lane and find room to score.
Greer passes to Holiday. Now Chamberlain. 2.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone. First trip to the line for him here.
Wilt Chamberlain at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Atlanta shooting in this game 45%. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. Honolulu leading by 22. Greer passes to Love. Honolulu passing it around, and here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Malone. Tries the hook. Honolulu, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot by Paul, no good. The Breeze have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Love. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Paul. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Holiday with it. He's covered by Thompson. Holiday, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Love. Malone with the block. Thompson looking for an opening. Now here's Paul. Here's Malone. Great tee that time from Love. Here's Greer, defended by Paul. Here's Chamberlain, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hawks have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Prince, the pass to Malone. Over Battier. He sinks the 11-footer. Malone's got 8.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Outside Holiday. Honolulu, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hall finds Prince. The drive by Thompson. Chamberlain with the block. To the middle. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Honolulu.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Hawks, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Hawks. Thompson outside. Here's Harrison. 6 points for him. Takes the 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. Honolulu leading by 22. Battier dishes to Love. Count it. Good.
Kevin Love.
Love's got 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Thompson passes to Paul.
Look, you have to be so disciplined when you're guarding Chris Paul. He knows how to draw that whistle.
For Atlanta, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And that one falls for Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Both shots good from the stripe. Honolulu leading by 22. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Paul. Outside, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Battier's shot good. Battier's got his first points of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Harrison. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for Chamberlain.
Substitution on the court.
Malone, the pass to Theus. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Paul with the three. Green with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Halliburton against Paul. Kicks it out to Siakam. Malone with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Moses Malone. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Chris Paul. The Breeze also making some changes. Kate is checked in, and it's Williams in for Shane Battier. Here's Theus. Still scoreless. Stuckey outside. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harrison. The rebound by Keita. Keita's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Harrison. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 8. And so here are the Breeze. Halliburton passes to Williams. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Tries the spin move. Stuckey. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Throw good, Siakam.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for the Hawks. So he gets them both.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Here's Theus, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Theus has got his first points in this one.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Switch.
Teardrop shot, and it's Greer missing. The Hawks shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Stuckey. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. And Malone with the stuff.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
For Atlanta, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And he can't get the first one. Love check in for Honolulu. Battier comes in for Danny Green. That one misses.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Now, here is Battier. Defense right on him. Here's Greer over Malone. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Theus. He's looking for Love and finds him. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. And Keita gets it to go.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Here's Harrison. 8 points for him. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Malone. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. And here is Williams. That shot is off. And so it's Honolulu ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Aiden Watson is out there with Traoré. Then it's Williams. Then it's Johnson. And it's Theus into the shooting guard position.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And the Breeze making a change here. Siakam's checked in.
Pascal Siakam.
Johnson, the pass to Theus. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that. Of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
So it's the Hawks now. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Here's Traoré. Lock at 6. Here's Theus. Guarded by Green. And it's Theus missing. And it's Williams with the ball for Honolulu. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Green launches it from deep. Here's Chamberlain. Williams with a clean look. Goes up again. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. We'll keep finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectories not always a straight line.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Here's Theus. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Breeze on defense. Williams inside. He's covered by Halliburton.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half if they want to somehow win this game. The offense has gone stagnant.
And as it goes out of bounds, the Breeze able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Siakam, a screen on Williams, and Siakam has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Theus missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Williams against Halliburton. Pass to Green. Puts up a three. Honolulu, no good that time either.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggled.
Williams against Halliburton. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Good on the shot.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Now Williams. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The Breeze have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Johnson the screen. It's Williams with the drive. Chamberlain with the block. They get it back. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Traore, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Chamberlain, no luck. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Watson finds Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson with a screen on Green. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Siakam. Now Green. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Green. Chamberlain got 9 points now in just the second half. Williams with the ball. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Inside. There's the pick. It's Williams with the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta again missing.
Another miss at someone else for a boost offensively.
Halliburton kicks to Green. Pass to Chamberlain. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Theus. Johnson with a screen on Green. To the paint, and stolen by Chamberlain. Bounce pass from Williams. Halliburton passes to Green. To the middle, looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Williams trying to get something going. Johnson, good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Halliburton. To the left wing. Johnson against Chamberlain. Makes it off the glass. Chamberlain got 27.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Theus. Pass to Williams. Over Halliburton. Bank shot. No good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Chamberlain, no luck. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Honolulu.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. Here's Williams following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. And stolen by Siakam. Now, here's Halliburton. So, Honolulu wins it. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight as we present our player of the game.
It's a very special day on the down the stretch. We come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
So let's take a look at Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Oh! Hammers it home!
Boom! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Harden. This one for three. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Worthy, defended by Jackson. A nice shot by Worthy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be magic ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Ryan, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Harden's got the ball here for the Force. 4-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
And I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gasped at the end.
Brady, good.
Well, you see Evan Mobley developing those passing skills. What a nice look.
Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1-2-5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
It's stolen. Here's Worthy. Leonard defending. Pass to Harper. To the paint. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. Shoots over Harden. McGrady's shot is off.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Dawkins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Pittsburgh shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Daryl Dawkins at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Gobert. Mobley outside. Here's Worthy. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Jackson the screen. Here's Harden. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resilience.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Jackson the screen to the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Harper. Here's McGrady. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Maravich, the pass to Dawkins. Here's Maravich. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And stolen by Leonard. Here's Maravich. He's scoreless. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Harden. Here's Maravich. Now Leonard. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Harper in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Worthy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Worthy's got this second bucket.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Leonard. There's a screen. Back to Harden. Releases. Cans it from the wing.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. With the step back, McGrady. Out to Mobley. Orlando moving the ball around. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Free throw no good for Mobley. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Here's Smith. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Harden, the pass to Bradley. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Second, the Magic.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Leading by 5. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical. 2 fouls for him now in the first quarter, and now all of a sudden do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
There's the steal.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already, and some frustration starting to settle in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Well, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Danley, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Smith, good. Smith has got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Gugliotta can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's White. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Magic lead by 13.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
A minute 15 left in the first. There's a screen. Jones from outside. Counted from distance.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And here's White. Pass to Guerin. Down low. Poke loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Orlando making a switch here. The Force have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Roy. Back to Bradley. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. That one falls. Smith has got 10.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gugliotta. Lets it fly. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for Pittsburgh, Jaren Jackson out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James Harden, and it's Dawkins in at the center position, locking down the middle. So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line. That free throw, no good. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Harper, he's checked in for White. And he's good on the second. Magic leading by 11. Pass to Gobert. And Dawkins pulls it down. And the Force shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Now here's Leonard, guarded closely. Harden scanning the floor. Launches the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Danley. Here's Worthy. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Danley. Banked it in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 11.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Maravich, the pass to Leonard. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Danley. Here's Worthy, defended by Jackson. Here's Danley. And it's off from three-point range. And Harden's got the ball here for Pittsburgh. Trailing by 13. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Jackson, the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
All right, this is coming out of the court. It is now for your Raptors.
here's a view of the top shot blockers in the association. Number 5, Rudy Gobert.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Harper. Here's McGrady. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Dawkins, defended by Gobert.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Harper. Here's McGrady. Leonard defending. Worthy passes to Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Here's Harden. Doesn't go for him.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
McGrady the pass to Mobley. To the inside. And stolen by Jackson. To the paint. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's McGrady. He had 19 points in the win against Charlotte.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Worthy. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
For Pittsburgh, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Worthy. Uses the glass on the layup. Worthy's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Pittsburgh making a switch here.
Dawkins at the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses. Magic leading by 9. Here's McGrady. He has 7. Pass to Worthy. And stolen by Leonard. Left side, Harden. Here's Maravich. Now here's Leonard. Still without a bucket. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Leonard. Back to Mobley. Here's Harper. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 2 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Harden misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Mobley. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's McGrady. Leonard defending. McGrady, the pass to Worthy. From deep, Mobley. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Magic leading by 9. Here's Harper to the middle. Here's Spitz. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Maravich, the pass to Dawkins. And here's Harden. Leonard, right side. Outside Harden, looking to get it going. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
You never see James Harden get sped up by a dwindling shot clock. He understands how much time he has to make a play.
They set the screen. Here's Harper. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Here's Maravich. 9 points in his last outing. Harden with a bucket.
Yeah, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You look at Orlando, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course Pittsburgh, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Right now for the Force, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Pass to Roy. Here's Bradley. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Danley, defended by Jones. Releases from 15. No good off the glass. Pittsburgh trailing. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Roy. He's guarded by White. Back to Wallace. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a bucket. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Danley. Here's McGrady for 3. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. White, the pass to McGrady. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses. Fires from way outside, and that's not gonna go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
that was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
All right, moving on to the Force. It's been a close first half.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the Force shooting a solid 53% from the floor. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McGrady in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Pass to Dawkins. Jackson outside. Here's Dawkins. Back to Jackson. Here's Maravich. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Harper misses. And Harden's got the ball here for Pittsburgh. 2-point game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Maravich. Knocks down the triple. Maravich has got 7.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Pass to Worthy. Over to the wing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
One shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Force have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Maravich. Mobley against Jackson. Here's Maravich. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. McGrady. The 15-footer is good. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Screen by Leonard. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Harper. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Timeout called, the Force.
Get ready for your Magic Dancers.
The Magic making a change here. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. Orlando, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Leonard outside. Pass to Maravich. And he banks in the layup. Maravich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
They set the pick. Here's Mullins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Orlando shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting one.
One shot.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Pittsburgh. Trailing by 4. Jackson the screen. Down low. From down low, it's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Leonard outside. Outside Harden. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Pass to Mullins. Tip. And they'll keep possession. Count the basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. Outside Harden. Here's Maravich. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Magic leading by 3. Here's McGrady. He's got 11. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Jackson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Dantley. Tries again. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. Pittsburgh has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Harden misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And there's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Maravich, the pass to Bradley. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Jones, he's checked in for Pittsburgh.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Maravich. He's guarded by White. Maravich, the pass to Bradley. Pass to Worthy. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Gugliotta's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maravich. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Worthy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Harden. Pass to Maravich. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Orlando leading by 4. Here's Guerin. And the shot's good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Force have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Roy. Here's the pick. And it's Smits with a rebound. And Orlando shooting at a very efficient 67%. The kick out to White. Here's Guerin. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dantley. Here's Wallace. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now Wallace. Here's Roy. Bradley sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Intercepted. And it's Orlando on the break. Pass to Smith. Score that basket. His 8 out of 9 shots here today.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Here's Roy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. They set a pick. Here's Guerin. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Pass to Roy. Bradley sets a screen. To the middle. Another steal. Here's Danley. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Down low. Here's Schmitz. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Wow. They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
To the inside. Gugliotta. And the layup is good.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Danley. Fires from 14. That shot off. Good D by Wallace. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Roy's shot is good.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Here's Danley. That'll do it for the third quarter. Orlando ahead, up 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Pittsburgh, Kawhi Leonard out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's James Harden, and it's Dawkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Leonard outside. Jackson, the screen. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Harper, picked by Gobert. Drives to the hoop, and Harper gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Harden with a bucket.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Orlando leading by 7. Mobley outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, swiped away. Outside Harden. Pass to Dawkins. Back to Harden. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, that's great execution. James Harden with a pretty dime.
Here's McGrady. Leonard defending. Here's Worthy. Count it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the inside, Harper. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Maravich. Now here's Harden. And there's the screen. Takes the 3. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And that one misses. Magic leading by 7. Here's McGrady. Sends it home from three-point land. McGrady's got 9 points now in the second half. Down low. Dawkins gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Magic leading by 8. Here's Harper. Pass to Worthy. Here's Harper, defended by Harden. Here's Harper, just 5 on the clock. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. The first free throw is good. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Worthy passes to Harper. Here's McGrady. Out to Mobley. Pass to Worthy. Over Harden. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. There's the screen. Good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get out of his hands.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Timeout called, the Force. Leonard on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Pass to Dawkins. And here's Leonard. Jacks up a three. Harper pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lets it go from deep. Worthy can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Harden into the lane. It's blocked. Here's Harper. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Pass to Maravich. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's McGrady. Leonard defending. Here's Worthy. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Maravich, the pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Leonard. Jumps up, and he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Worthy passes to McGrady. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Leonard for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Harper. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. They're running. And the layup is good. A terrific transition play.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Here's Worthy. Leonard defending. Here's Gobert. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Timeout called, the Force.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's Maravich. Harden outside. Jacks up a three. Oh, it doesn't go.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Yes, it's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Gets it to go.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's McGrady driving in. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. He gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert pulls it down. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Worthy, defended by Jackson. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Harden. Unloads from 13 feet. Oh, it doesn't go. And Orlando has possession. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.